Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. If you're tired of misinformation and a lot of just hype and FUD and FOMO, well, you're going to like this channel. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about my very first coaching client, my very first one. And she was a big XRP holder. And now she has become a whale. Now, a lot of people thought that this video was probably going to be about buying and holding and hodling XRP until you get that Lambo. Well, that's not what this video is all about. But if it doesn't trigger you and you're open-minded and you care about your money, I'm going to tell you one story about someone that understands the game, might understand the game better than me. I've learned a lot from her. But I'm going to tell you this story. And guys, there's a lot of alpha in this story. And I'm going to tell you 3 projects that she is stacking. Because that's one cool thing about coaching. I have some very successful clients and we stay in touch and they share what they learn. It's a group of knowledge. I can't know everything, and crypto is changing every single day. Now, that being said, I used to be a licensed 3 futures and options trader, and we've been fighting for currency, for crypto to not be designated as a security. Well, what are they? They're either going to be commodities or currencies, which is the same thing. And I used to be a futures and options trader, bought my first foreign currency in 1990. Been around a long time. And I do my research for me and I share with my community because 90% of all people trading and investing in crypto are going to lose money. And that's because you don't understand the game and you're getting a lot of biased information. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a really cool story. There's a lot of alpha and 3 projects. This soon to be whale, she's probably like a mini whale now, what she's stacking. So hit the like button. Let's dive into it. Now, before we do, guys, I just want to make it very clear. I can't be more bullish, but the game is changing every single day. And a lot of people are investing in crypto like it's the future, like it's stocks. And most of this stuff is just going to disappear. It's all about hype, speculation, big groups, developers, and whales moving the market, and they take from you. So if you don't take profits, you'll become the prophet. So anyway, let's dive into it. Now, my very first coaching client, she had a couple of different tokens, but her biggest bag was XRP. She had like $60,000 of XRP, and I believe her average was about 73 cents. Now, if she would have just held, which has been about 2 years, she would have just made like a 3x. Not bad. But she has already 10x'd her entire portfolio. We're talking real money. And not only is she at 10x now, that's through the ups and the downs and everything else, but she went to like 450,000 7 months after she sold her XRP, which was way over a year ago. So guys, hopefully you can learn from her. I have, and I want to share this story. So about 2 years ago, whatever it was, she sold all her XRP. She got tired of hodling and tired of the straight BS and waiting why, every time it pumped, it came back down. Then it started going lower. So she started researching and moving that money around, and she became extremely successful. And I just got off the phone with her. We had about a 2-hour conversation, and she was updating me of all the stuff she's learned. And we agree across the board on most things. And if you watch this channel, you know I'm always telling people, take profits or you'll become the prophets. Now, I want you to think about this, guys. In March, I told everyone I was selling, and I wish I would have sold more, but I had dry powder and I bought some really good projects for the 7 months it went down. And this last dino pump, or whatever you want to call it, the pump after Trump, I took a ton of profits and I have a lot of money on the side. I'm ecstatic right now. I love it when I wake up and everything's red. It's on sale. So I'm really excited. Well, she's the same way. She's in about 50% cash right now. And her method is that she's pretty much full-time crypto and she gets most of her information on X. And she can't stand most of the influencers on YouTube. By the time half the real hot projects get to YouTube, it's too late. And then these guys just hype up these projects that are already ripping. And her method is get in early. And when it starts to rip, when you have those green candles, she just starts dollar cost averaging out. Sometimes she just dumps it all. Sometimes she takes a handful and lets it ride a little more or whatever. But her number one strategy is buy on the down days and sell on the up days and be aggressive, because no matter how hyped up and amazing these projects may sound, the odds are they're created from a developer that understands the game, or a lot of influencers that got involved and they pump it up and then they take their profits and then they move on, guys. That's the game. And in this bull run in 2025, I'm pretty sure we're going to see this on hyper mode. You're going to see the big money produce these projects, pump them up, and they're going to get out faster and they're not going to pump as hard. I just did a video. I'll leave a link at the very end if you want to understand more. But guys, crypto is changing. And a lot of what you read about, especially from people that just tell you what you want to hear and keep pitching. Think about it, guys. There's people pitching the same stuff that we were talking about 2 or 3 years ago. A lot of these projects are obsolete. And in 2025, Wall Street is coming in hard and coming in hot. So you think that some of these small little projects that have great tech is going to take over the world? Wait till Google rolls out its Web3 cloud storage, for example. So anyway, she's 10x her entire portfolio. So she's already had an amazing bull run. And her goal is to turn that 60 into about 2 million. There's no stopping her. She understands the game. Now, if you are doing extremely well, hey, keep doing what you're doing. It's not financial advice. I just want to give you the big picture. That's what Bellwether stands for. I just want to point you in the right direction. I truly don't care what you guys buy, but it is my goal to get you in the top 10% of people that make money, because 90% of the people lose money. Now, I asked her, what's your biggest bags? Well, she gave me two and she gave me one to watch. And they're basically in brand new projects that are hot and are using AI agents. Now, the first project is Griffin AI. Griffin surges, like what it says on the screen, Griffin surges to the second largest Solana AI agent launchpad. Now, I love the project. I highly recommend you dive into it. It's low market cap. Now, it is risky, guys, but AI agents are going to be like the meme coins. And I feel the best play, the best non-totally, you know, way to play it without just being crazy speculative, is to buy like the launch pads or the infrastructure play. Just like in gaming, I'd rather own Superverse or Beam instead of the games, because they are just going to pump and we don't know what's going to happen. But all the games are going to go through an infrastructure play, just like AI. To create the AI agents, you got to have a platform. And Griffin is one of those platforms. Now look at this, guys. In the midst of nothing but straight red, right? Everything's crashing down for what, 3 or 4 days now? But look at this. It just made a new all-time high today. Now it's only been out for like a week or 10 days or whatever it's been. But guys, and it crashed, but it came right back. It's in the green. It's up 19% today. The odds are your entire portfolio went down 19% today for whatever that's worth. So go look at Griffin. Now this project excites me. This is Nifty Island, backed up by the Pudgy Penguins. This is like metaverse, AI, gaming, all rolled into one. And I believe when Bitcoin turns around and altcoin season, starts, or even before that, when altcoins start to move back up and bounce, this project's going to take off. Now, I'm not going to dive into a lot about what it is, but imagine gaming and the metaverse, when you're playing a game inside the metaverse and you're running around and you're talking to or playing with or fighting or whatever the AI agents like the GOAT, or you're going to see Pepe inside the game, NFTs, everything. Guys, all the creatures or whatever you want to call them are going to be in there and part of this infrastructure using the Nifty Island token. Guys, go check it out. Now, look at the chart, guys. Again, this thing is doing great. It just launched and it's going up. In a sea of red, it's doing well. And I have full confidence that this project is going to keep ripping. Now, again, it's lower market cap and there's a higher risk. And when I asked her, she said those are her two biggest bags for now. But when they start to rip, she starts taking profits. And no matter what, she takes out her initial investment fast. And she always sells when the hype is the most. Like when you see a lot of people, and mark my words, a lot of influencers are going to jump on this bandwagon. When you see them all talking about, any of these projects, she's going to be covering and covering and covering, just like the communities that back these projects. Because here's the deal, guys. In 2025, there's millions of projects going to be created that you can just roll into. So why hold a project, no matter how sexy a story it is, when you get, a 5x, 10x, 20x, why would you not take that and just try to get that life-changing gains? Keep playing the game. Hopefully the game's going to go on for a year, a full year from now, all through 2025. Anyway, now check this project out. Pudgy Penguin's parent company developed a new layer 2 blockchain called Abstract. This is the everything app. It's kind of like the base ecosystem. Everything on Ethereum, for the most part, is being created on layer 2s. So you're going to have influencers build on this. If you want to sell projects, NFTs, everything of Web3, gaming, everything is going to be built on this project. And Pudgy Penguins, I just saw a thing where they're selling the t-shirts and the lunch boxes and all that stuff like in Walmart. They've got a big budget and a game, the infrastructure. Guys, I'm telling you, watch out for the project Abstract. Now, being that you're not going to get in on the pre-sale, for me, when these things launch and they pull back, I'm going to start dollar cost averaging in, because most people that got in really early on these projects, they're already taking profits. Why wouldn't they? Because they're not like the average crypto investor. They understand the game. If they put in 10,000 and they're sitting on 150,000, why should they ride that to 300,000? They can just take those profits when retail starts to get in, which gets back to my point, guys. If you don't take profits, someone will take them from you. And this is going to get more competitive. There's going to be more sexy projects. Literally, half these projects are already obsolete. And we haven't even seen what happens when Wall Street roll out the competitive projects, right? There's already guys like I saw the lead developer for Consensus, which is a huge Wall Street company, very dominant on the Ethereum ecosystem. The lead developer stepped down. He's starting his own chain. Same with Solana. Guy's starting his own chain. Now he's working directly with Solana, but the tech is changing. And you know what projects are really at risk? Like the interoperability projects, because the new blockchains are going to have all that interoperability built out. I truly believe like Quant and Link, they may do well in this bull run, but in the future, I don't see them being a good investment. So all your projects, right? You think that like XRP or XLM is going to take over in tokenized assets or payments? I highly recommend do some research of what Swift's doing, JP Morgan, FIS Global, Galaxy Digital, and you will laugh at the concept that anyone's going to take market share for them. Now, why is that so important? Guys, because if you're looking to hodl and stack these projects like they're meaningful or they have utility or they're going to change the world, no, guys, they're probably not. If all the projects that we all know and love, all of them, if they disappeared tomorrow, all this tech that we need to change the world would still be there. Because unfortunately, whether we like it or not, the JP Morgans, the Googles, the Amazons of the world are not going to give it up. And not only are they not going to give it up, they have all the customers. Now they're going to have regulation. They got the best developers. And think about it, guys. No matter how great the tech is, like say ICP cloud storage, what do you think is going to happen when Google, Microsoft, and Amazon roll out their Web3 development? They're not going to use ICP. Why would they, guys? Think about that. They have the customers, they have the developers, they have the money. All they got to do is clone the tech, right? It's software and code. It's open source. So don't listen to people that don't have a clue. Zoom out, look at the big picture, and start taking those profits, or you'll become the profits. So, guys, those are 3 projects. Griffin and Nifty Island, and look for Abstract. When it launches, I'm going to start dollar cost averaging in. If we're lucky, it'll launch here shortly while we're having red days and we know people will dump, and that's our end. And then when it starts to rip, make new highs, start taking off those profits and get ready for another conversation like this. That's how Crypto Patty has turned her $60,000 of XRP that she dumped into basically 600K, and altcoin season hasn't even started. Or hey, if that works for you guys, keep hodling, keep that hope alive, keep going to influencers that tell you what you want to hear. Now, that being said, guys, if y'all need some help getting a game plan, I do one-on-one coaching. It's only $250 for 3 Zoom or phone calls. We go through your portfolio. We get you a game plan of how to take profits, how to compare these projects, what to look for, answer questions, whatever it is you need. We try to help you to the best of our ability. Now, whether you take me up on that coaching or not, do yourself a favor, guys. Be careful who you listen to and take profits, or someone, maybe an AI agent, is going to take those profits from you. Guys, 2025 is going to be rock and roll crazy. And we're probably going to go through at least 3 to 5 major dumps of 25, 30%. So if you happen to take, say, 10,000 up to 100K or 150K, you're going to drop back down to like 75K multiple times. Well, if you've been taking profits along the way and you have a better game plan, you can buy those dips. You will love red days. Because, guys, if you're not excited about crypto right now, if you don't wake up going, go, 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 and I mean down, something's wrong, guys. You got a bad game plan. Now, that being said, if you stack some really good projects in the bear market at really low cost, hey, if you bought Solana at $10, $12, hey, you might not want to sell but so much because you can't find something to take its place that has that kind of security. But most people bought the red candles, right? Like in XRP. Most people bought XRP on the first announcement, like at 80 cents, when most people sold on you. And then and so they don't have that huge upside. But again, if you bought H bar at 4 and 5 cents, maybe you want to take the risk. But hopefully you've already locked in the biggest move because the odds are, and that's what I do in my trading and my strategy is I play the probabilities and the odds. And when you look out at what's coming at crypto and how fast it's changing, how fast the strategies are changing, how obsolete some of these tokens are already becoming, and then you understand that there's so much dilution, everything can't go to $1 billion, guys, even if the entire market cap doubles for this bull run. The projects did 100x, right? You went from 14, 15,000 projects in the last bull run to about 4 and probably will be 5 million. Heck, just meme coins and the new AI agents sectors are going to eat up $500 billion probably. Anyway, guys, look, I don't care what you do, but you owe it to yourself to understand the game. And most people on YouTube don't shoot straight. They could care less if you make any money. They're still pumping their bags from 3 years ago, trying to grow their channel and dump on you when it's all good. Now, if you need some influencers to follow, I did a video and I'll leave a link at the end of like 10 influencers I do listen to on YouTube. Hey, they will shoot you straight. We may not always get it right, but at least we don't lie and make stuff up. I mean, I would think that everyone that's been in crypto more than a year is tired of the hype and people calling facts FUD and stuff like that. If that's you guys, you might want to do some coaching, but either way, you should love this channel. So, that being said, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And either way, subscribe and be part of this community. Now, remember, guys, take profits or you'll become the prophet. And if the majority were right, the majority be rich. And the majority of the people you probably listen to are going to be in the 90% that lose money. That's all I got, guys. Take care. And guys, I want to be clear. I can't be more bullish for 2025, but you got to have the right strategy. This is not easy money. Those days have been gone. Take care.